Yo, what's good? We back with another episode of Kenny Talk, you feel me? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, you feel me? First we're gonna talk about is like some of the main reasons why relationships don't work out, you feel me? One of the first ones I want to talk about is insecurity. That shit be mad annoying, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we just met each other, we get to know each other, we vibing, then we gonna make it official after few months of getting to know each other, you feel me? And then out of nowhere, it's like, why you doing all this extra stuff? Why you want to go through my phone? Why you want my password? Why you asking certain questions? It's like, when you get to be with somebody, you ain't they police. Like, you don't hold them and capture them so that they can't interact with the rest of the world. You should feel comfortable that if y'all together, y'all committed to this shit, and however they move, you move accordingly, you feel me? You don't be trying to control people, you feel me? That's where a lot of people get it wrong. And insecurity is basically you trying to control the other person. And when you do that, you forcefully pushing them into other people's arms. Like, if I ask Shorty, right? And she always asking me, who's this girl? Who's that girl? Who's this girl? She like, oh, do you like her? Did y'all used to do things? Or y'all knew each other before we was together? Trying to get all this whole rundown on certain females that I know. It's going to kind of make me not really want to be around her, because it's like, damn, you trust me or you don't, you feel me? If I say I'm committed to you, you got to either trust that or just don't deal with me. It's just that simple. But to be with me and then be questioning everything that's going on is going to make me resent you in the long run. Shit, it might make me resent you right now, you feel me? So that insecurity is like a no-go, you feel me? Because it kind of messes you up from enjoying your life, enjoying your fun. If you go out to the club with your niggas and your shorty keep hitting your phone, every time you want to go out to the club, she want to start an argument or she want to say, oh, she not feeling good, can you cancel? I'm like, why is it women do that? You see a man about to go have a good time and you be like, oh, you try to do anything in the book to get him to not go out. He's going to resent you later on for that. You feel me? He's going to resent you later on for that. You feel me? Instead, you let him go out and enjoy himself, and then he come home to what he have. You feel me? Even there's niggas that do that shit to their females too. Like, niggas see she about to go out because they know they shorty look good, and they know, man, niggas about to be on her body, so niggas just start getting mad and having arguments with the shorty or whatever the case may be. You feel me? That shit is no bueno. You feel me? That insecure shit, that's like a big cause why relationships don't work. You feel me? When you stepping into a relationship, you come with a clean slate. Don't use this shit from the past with past relationships against this person, because they didn't do that shit to you. You feel me? And if they show you something that somebody in the past showed you, if you're willing to deal with them and move forward, you are. But to question them like they're in interrogation is going to only push them away, you feel me? And it's just going to be the start of something more to come. Every time somebody be like, oh, this is the last time I'm going to ask you something like that, they bring some other shit up again, you feel me? So that shit is no bueno. Another shit, cheating. There's no way. That's what the insecurity should go into the cheating shit. There's no way that you a detective. You're not Olivia Benson and Detective Stabler. You're not gonna find out what they doing. This ain't Law and Order, CSI, none of that shit. If they doing something, they doing it. Once you go looking for something, once you go looking at phone, you gonna find what you're looking for. You feel me? And you still might stay because they gonna finesse you. Because you already wrapped around their finger. You feel me? You still might stay. Motherfuckers gonna do what they want to do regardless. You feel me? Whether you see it in the phone or not. You feel me? Whether if you don't see it or not. You feel me? You can't police nobody. People, if you at work, you can't monitor what somebody else is doing. Or if you out of town, you can't monitor what somebody else is doing. So if you with somebody, you gotta really trust them wholeheartedly. You feel me? To a certain extent. All that insecure shit and that cheating shit, you can't stop somebody from cheating. If they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. You might not even never know about it, you feel me? So you just gotta enjoy your life, enjoy your relationship. If you don't feel comfortable and trust that person, don't be with them. Be by yourself. Heal. Get to know yourself better. Feel me? Don't worry about that. You feel me? Another shit with relationship is finances. You feel me? When people first get into a relationship, they be trying to impress the other person. So the behaviors they show in the beginning of the relationship, chances is it's not going to continue all the way throughout, you feel me? A lot of women like for men to keep up the behavior they did in the beginning, but a lot of the behavior men showed them in the beginning was just to bag them, was just to get them. And once a nigga feel like he got him, Niggas get complacent, niggas feel comfortable, cause now niggas is trying to advance. I know I got somebody I rock with, I know they rock with me. Now it's the time for niggas to, all right, let's put this money into something to advance. Let's move forward, you feel me? Cause niggas is always trying to move forward. Any nigga that's getting money anywhere, you feel me? Niggas ain't just complacent with where they at in life. So if they meet a woman that they know really value them for them, then they like, it's not them putting a relationship on hold, but they're gonna take a break. He wanna take a break from let's go travel, let's go party, let's go do this to, all right, let's put this bread up so we could get this first real estate spot. Let's go get this shop. Feel me? You do nail, you do hair, let's get this shop. You feel me? Niggas wanna do certain shit, but that's a long-term goal, you feel me? You might have to save for friggin' 9 months straight, fucking 24 months straight just to get that. But a lot of females don't see that way. They be like, oh, 2-3 months without going out to eat, or 4-5 months without ever going out to eat. They feel like they might as well be with somebody else, but they not looking at the long-term picture, you feel me? And that should be a lot of things, like financial. When niggas first get with females, the behavior niggas show in the beginning, it might be to capture the bitch so they could hit, you feel me? Or just to get her wrapped around their finger, you feel me? But as niggas start to gradually pull back, it's not niggas is pulling back because they not interested in the female no more. Niggas is pulling back because they got business to attend to, you feel me? So a lot of females don't be understanding that. They just feel like niggas show them what they could show them, played their hand in the beginning so they could get what they want. And now, since they already had it, they could be complacent, you feel me? But sometimes it be the bigger picture, and niggas just trying to build for something else, you feel me? And also, like, financial, when it be in a relationship and the man is really, like, the anchor, obviously, of the relationship, and he got all the bread, when that shit start to run low or something unexpected happen, a car crash or unexpected bill or unexpected, like, accident, something in the family, whatever, and a lot of money ain't there no more, that's when the relationship really tested. Because like the relationship, a woman's loyalty is tested when a man is broke, you feel me? And then the man's loyalty is tested when he's up, you feel me? And a lot of times, like, when a nigga go broke, women be hitting the door. They might not hit the door right then and there, but it's a clock starting their head. Like, whether it's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a clock starting their head. Like, he don't get his shit together by then, we out of here, I'm out of here, you feel me? And they always got something on the back burner, you feel me? And that's how it be sometimes when it comes to this finances shit. But when a nigga have his girl and she with him from rock bottom and he build himself all the way up, it be more of a chance for y'all to stay together than it is for you to just meet him at the top and think he's gonna value you the same you would as if you was at the bottom with him, you feel me? And a lot of women, they be complaining about, oh, when a nigga finally get rich, he been with a shorty for years and shit, and he finally get rich, he'll kick her to the curb. It's don't even be like that. It be a lot of shit on the come up where she was nagging or shit wasn't even working out, you feel me? And a lot of time, a woman to a man is basically a representation of his income. It's be saying, this is the best you can do right now. Feel me? So as a woman, you got to keep on continuing to elevate and grow within yourself. Because believe it or not, you represent your man. You feel me? You is his arm candy. Like, you feel me? There's more to world than looks. Don't get me wrong. But as he continues to grow, you have to continue to grow with him. You can't be stuck at the same place you was 5 years ago. You can't be nagging and worried about all the new women that's in his life because he's rich and successful and he networking and doing business. You feel me? You gotta definitely continue to grow, and you gotta be his clutch. You gotta be there so that the nigga don't be pissed off. Like, you gotta be peaceful. A lot of women, once they man start making money, if you dealt with a nigga who was only making 30K, and now out of nowhere he's making 100K, now he making 200K, now he going on tour, going on shows, feel me? He's out of town. If you're hounding him, if you're not the happiness, like supporting him thoroughly, he's not going to want to be around you because he's going to feel like you pulling him down. And that's what a lot of women start to do. They start to pull men down when they start to get successful. Like, when they seeing a whole bunch of different women feeling attracted to the same man, like, oh, they didn't like him back when we was driving in a Ford Taurus, all right, but he driving a Rolls Royce now. So you should be supporting him and uplifting him, not feeling like certain types of ways because he's elevating in life, you feel me? That shit is important, you feel me? But yeah, like the insecurity, the cheating, the financial, whether a man is now or whether he's up, those both could be things that could make y'all relationship not work because women start to feel insignificant with the more success you get, you feel me? Like when they see everybody cheering for you and everybody supporting you, they feel some type of way sometimes. You feel me? A lot of women ain't as supportive as they want. A lot of your women be the biggest haters. Like I had shorties that was my biggest haters. Like, feel me? Niggas that support me, everybody will support me. Other females that support me, and it'd be the one that sleep next to me every day. It won't even support me. You feel me? And niggas will do it because you feel like you love the person, but people can't really love you if they don't support what you into. You feel me? They don't have to know nothing about it, but the effort and the interest they show and what makes you happy tells you a lot about it. Feel me? And if somebody don't show no effort and interest into what makes you happy, then it says a lot. They could love you for who you are as a person, but there's more to it than that. You feel me? And a lot of times with relationships, another thing that why relationships don't work out, relationships is a job. Like this goes back to the part where I said finances, when a man get comfortable, he's just trying to build, you feel me? And the woman feel like, oh, he's just pushing off all the things that make her happy. Relationships is a job. So when you get into a relationship, when you pull back and you start focusing on yourself, they feel some type of way like, oh, I don't need you around. I could just do it on my own. If we not spending as much time together, we not doing all the stuff that we used to do, you feel me? Because a lot of time women just want the relationship to be about them. Like they don't really care about your outside life if it doesn't concern them. Feel me? Like if you go take a trip right now by yourself, if you have a girlfriend, you go take a trip right now by yourself. Tell her I'm going to Miami by myself. She's gonna look at you like you're crazy. Like, why would you want to go somewhere by yourself? Why wouldn't you go with me? That says a lot. For me, why is it that when you're in a relationship, it's more of like a cuff and like a stronghold? Like, women wouldn't feel, because it's like, how would you do that for yourself, but you could take me along with you? They don't want to see you do something for yourself and not include them. You feel me? A lot of the times, you feel me? Like, it used to be like that all the time. Like, if I go spend a lot of bread on something for myself, I'll go buy myself 10 pairs of sneakers. The first thing sure you're gonna be like, you know how much dates we could have went on with that? Why would you spend that much money on yourself? Nigga, I'm the one who worked for it. So it's like a sense of entitlement. Like there's a limit to what you could do for yourself when you're in a relationship, because they feel like some of the bread that you chose to spend on yourself, you could have spent on them. And that's a lot of times would be certain things that be messing relationships up too, because women get entitled to men's money, you feel me? Or feel like there's a cap on what a man could do for themselves. Like right now, if you're in a relationship, right now, right? Say you got a house, you got a car, y'all good, right? I got money saved up. If you go pop out with a Rolls Royce for yourself or a Lambo, just hypothetically, you feel me? Say you got 100K saved up, feel me? Or 80K, whatever you got saved up, feel me? You go put a 50K down payment on a car, fuck it. And you go get your dream car, Rolls Royce or Lambo, whatever the case may be. The look on your wife's face would be like, or your shorty face would be like, are you serious? Because you doing something so great for yourself, it make them feel insignificant in a sense, because then she not thinking, damn, I'm proud of you, I'm happy for you. She thinking, damn, you spent $50,000 on yourself. You know how much you could have spent on me? You know how much we could have did something together? And it's like she valued what you could have did for the relationship and her, or just her, over what you could have did for yourself. You feel me? And it's not all females, don't get me wrong, but a lot of females be like that. Like, do it right now. Make an extreme purchase without consulting her, like you're supposed to consult her. You, and your money is your money. Unless you're in a relationship where y'all going 50-50 on shit, which is not really ideal, feel me? But at the end of the day, if you doing everything for yourself, and you gonna make a big purchase for yourself, a lot of times they ain't gonna be for it, because they be feeling entitled to your shit, feel me? That's why you just gotta go hard, man. Focus on yourself, put yourself in position, because when you do certain things, it's like people feel like there's something, like when you do certain things, people feel like there's a limit to what you could do for yourself before you do for somebody else. Like if you go get a mansion right now or go get a Rolls Royce right now, there's gonna be people that feel like ain't no way you could buy that before you do something for them. Like, or spend that much on a property, spend that much on a car before you do something for them. And it's gonna be not just relationship wise, but friends and family. There's gonna be people that feel like that, you feel me? But what I say is just go hard, focus on yourself, do what you could do for yourself, and keep shining, because when you shine, you grind hard, you're going to shine hard. And when you shine, there's going to be haters. There's going to people feel like people that's entitled, that feel like ain't no way you could buy a $250,000 house or go spend 1.1 on a house, 1.1 million on a house before you do this for them or do this for them. Take care of yourself, do what you got to do for you at the end of the day, you feel me? But yeah, it's a lot of shit that break a relationship. So I'll go more into it in other videos. But like, those are really a lot of the main ones. It'd be insecurity, feel me, with the cheating, then the finances, you feel me, and then just people feeling significant from your success, you feel me. That's just be really it, feel me. But yeah, you gonna holler at y'all. You gonna subscribe to the channel, like, comment, you feel me. Instagram at Nick Cannon, you know what time it is, man.